Hey everybody, welcome to the scene. It is Wednesday. It is a cold day. I'm Eddie Owen.
I'm Chad Miracle.
I'm Becky Freeman.
It's hat day also.
It is.
I don't have a hat, so.
Mine's pretty.
There
I don't
you
know if
go.
you can see it. Mine's
It
pretty and
is,
sparkly.
It's sparkling.
Yeah.
You got to move it.
I said that looked like it ought to be from the Liberace parade or something, that hat.
Well, my shirt
I
sparkles.
love it.
Yeah, but you can get away with sparkles a little better than.
This
I'm
is
doing
true.
better today too because I'm not coughing. I can speak. I'm not coughing all over myself. I'm trying to hold back the cough.
Okay. Today on the show, Jana Smith's here from Main Street Travel. We're going to talk about travel tips for you, so we'll do that today. Talk about cruises. State of the travel industry and cruises.
Cool.
Which
Mickey
would be-
Mouse cruise sounds good.
Mickey Mouse cruise would be real fun right now, especially as cold as it is.
Yeah.
Get down in the Caribbean.
I have been to the Caribbean,
Have
well, as exactly like Freeport, and it was cold, and I was disappointed.
It can be that,
I
you
was
know.
Caribbean or
Yeah.
Caribbean?
Depends on which day I'm
Depends on
there.
whether you're classy or not.
Okay, which one is classic?
Caribbean.
Actually, I think Caribbean is classy.
Really?
Yeah, I used to say, well, I say Caribbean now. I used to say Caribbean.
It depends on the day.
But I will say, I want to go on a Caribbean cruise, but I want to
Yeah.
go to the Caribbean. I don't know, it's just,
Yeah, I want to know. What's the difference?
knows? But you know, you're talking about the Freeport and the Bahamas, that's pretty far north.
Well, true, it is, but I mean, it was cold in Miami. I had to buy a sweatshirt in Miami. I was so very disappointed, just terribly. It was cold. Wind was blowing. I mean, it's cold.
Poor
It's
thing.
cold
When
in
did you
Florida.
go? In January?
March, mid-March.
Okay. I don't know how we got off on that,
Yeah,
but
no.
we'll find out more about cruises and things today and the state of the industry, despite her problems.
Yeah.
This day back in 1773, the Boston Tea Party, this is the real Tea Party, not
Yeah.
some of these fake ones they have going on now. The real one took place, where they dumped tea over the side because of the king's evil taxation or whatever
There
it
you
was.
go.
Think
Very
anything will
good.
happen today
Anything happened today? You
regarding?
mean like today?
Yeah, regarding the
This-
Boston Tea Party.
This date, I haven't heard anything about it, no. This date, 2009, no,
No idea.
me either.
Never know.
Battle of the Bulge began on this date,
Yep.
1944. And O.J. Simpson, there you go, back in 1973, hit 2,000 yards
Oh, wow.
Nice.
in a season.
I wasn't sure which way you were going with OJ.
You know, when you say O.J. hits,
Yeah.
you gotta watch out.
Is
Oh,
it
no.
true?
You don't
Gotta
know.
watch out.
Yeah.
But anyway, I had some great comments yesterday on my Facebook page about Walt Disney. We talked about
Yeah, we did
yesterday.
talk about Walt Disney.
Yesterday
Oh.
was Walt Disney's the anniversary of his death.
I
49
remember.
years ago.
Well, no, I don't
43 years.
remember.
43 years ago.
46,
43 years
43,
ago.
somewhere.
I could have remembered that.
But a lot of, I asked the question, where do you remember it? And, well,
Vaguely.
neither one of you two would, because you're both so young.
Well, I was very small.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me shovel here. Chad was very young.
Chad was not born, so.
I was negative something.
Yeah, but we had some really good comments on that. I had one lady who said that her grandmother told her years later, she was very young, her grandmother told her that she cried because she said, you would never know, talking about her granddaughter, would never know Walt Disney as we knew him.
I had very much respect for
Kinda
Walt
cool.
Disney. I think he was a very classic man, very
Yeah.
classy
Was
gentleman.
he a classic or a,
I meant to
or
say
a Caribbean?
classy.
Or a
No,
Caribbean?
I was thinking still going back to the Caribbean.
Whatever.
I got a Christmas card today from my English friends. We're on the Disney cruise ship.
Really?
Picture on the ship with Goofy in a Santa Claus suit.
Do you know, I think it's very nice that Walt Disney, I think he liked to share his dream, and I just
Oh
thought he
yeah.
was
She
very,
wanted to share this dream with the world.
I know, and that's just, well,
what he
Disney
did.
World,
But you know, Michael Brody, who is an acquaintance of mine, he's not a close friend by any means, but his father worked for Walt Disney, and Michael's father did all the trains. And he said that the main reason Walt Disney, and we didn't plan on getting off on this, but I'll just tell you the story. The main reason he built Disneyland, one, he wanted to build an amusement park.
Right.
But he was going to build a park, or build he had 22 acres or something like that in downtown Burbank. He was going to build a park there. And he wanted to put a merry-go-round in it. And the city council, or whatever they were, one of the city councilmen made him mad because he made fun of his merry-go-round. So he said, and Michael said, my father told the story many times. He said, he told them then, find me some land, we're building an amusement park. So instead of building his little, 22-acre thing, because he wanted a place for his train. And that's a true story. And Michael, of course, is an expert on his trains and lectures on it. Walt Disney wanted a place to put his own train, and that's why one of the main reasons he built Disneyland.
Wow.
Yeah, and I know we're getting off on all this, and you don't care, but
Yeah,
I'll tell you
yeah.
anyway.
That's fun.
One real quick fact. When Disneyland opened, it was all owned by the Disney company except for one thing. the train,
Oh, wow.
which was owned exclusively by Walt Disney.
Nice.
How
So
about that?
now,
Nice.
so now that
Well,
train.
now he's dead, so he
Well,
doesn't
yes, I
own it
know.
anymore.
But is his son?
Walt Disney didn't have any sons, I don't
I
think.
thought he
I don't think
did.
he had any kids.
No, he did. He had kids.
That's something.
Diane Disney is his daughter, and she's like chairman of the historical.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think he had any sons.
Any sons? I thought he did. Maybe that was her son or something.
And he had Roy. Roy, his brother, had a son, Roy Disney,
Right.
who really was a part of the organization until about 8 or 9 years ago.
That may be who I'm thinking about. I
Yeah,
really-
he looked just like Walt.
Yeah, I think that's who
With
I
a
was
long
thinking about.
mustache. And,
Well,
and
when
Walt
you blame
Disney
him-
was the only person in the company who could wear a mustache.
Have you ever watched Vacation?
Which one?
Yeah, which one? It was like a
The
19
one where
of
they
them.
were going to
The
Wally
Wally
World?
World?
Wally World, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
John Candy and in that?
I loved it when
so.
that was really cool.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, now that we've exhausted the Disney trivia for today, programming reminder, folks. Don't forget, coming up Monday, we're switching things around because we're going to have cat calls coming up Monday night, 8 o'clock,
Because
we have the UK Drexel game at 6 o'clock on ESPNU, and that'll probably be UK's 2000th win. We're gonna watch it and then do a show.
Go Cats.
go Cats.
Go Cats!
Go Cats.
So we'll be doing that, and then Tuesday night, when we normally have cat calls, we will have.
WKU game.
That's right.
MSU.
MSU. against
MSU
Murray.
versus WKU.
Yeah, so
Wow.
we'll be doing those
So-
live. We got about 8 or 10 games.
That
this
airs
year.
at 8 o'clock. Well, the game starts at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll join up a little early, won't we?
A little bit
We'll
early.
pregame.
And they're playing Austin P next.
UK's playing
UK
Austin.
That's what I
plays
mean.
Austin Peay Saturday.
Yeah, I'm
Saturday.
thinking still UK. I'm going Go Cats.
Yeah.
No,
Go
Murray
Cats.
State
So,
Racers
yeah.
against the West Kentucky Hilltoppers.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
still on Go Cats.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back with weather and talk about travel. Talking to Jana after this. Welcome back on Hat Day.
Yes. I bought this one today. I love it.
You
Where did
notice
I mean, we'll give a free plug. Where did you get this?
Walgreens.
Oh, okay. What are you doing?
you get on Grinch Green.
They've got all kinds of cool Christmas stuff.
Grinch Green.
Grinch Green.
Yeah, they got all
And you
kinds
said
of
it was
cool
like $3.
You're the
$3.
mean
It's
one.
awesome. It's actually, you can't see it. It's white with like silver sequins
It
and
looks like a mirror ball.
I still
awesome.
like. You need to get with the spirit. You really do.
And I've got
I
another
need to
one
get
to
some
wear
spirits.
tomorrow.
You're right. Working with this bunch. Okay, you had some stuff here. We've only got a minute and a half, so you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I want to talk about the new energy efficient traffic lights.
Oh.
There's a problem with them. They can't melt the snow off the traffic lights.
Ooh.
Because the other light that had light bulbs that
Right.
were hot enough
Heat
to
up.
melt off the snow.
Oh my
so
goodness.
now dozens of accidents and one death have been
Oh,
Wow.
attributed to
Wow.
snow on the traffic lights.
where did that happen?
Oh, it happened. Well, there's
Oh, it was
all
in the
kinds of
Bahamas.
lights. All kinds of
Think about it.
communities
Caribbean.
up north and everywhere.
I know, but I was just, you know, I
Chicago,
figured
New
it-
York, Detroit.
yeah.
You know, they got them
Yeah.
all in big places like that.
Man.
I have seen some of those somewhere, and I can't remember where. Just only like one time, I think I saw one.
Yeah, they're LEDs.
really neat
and,
looking.
yeah, and they save up to like $750,000 a year.
You know what I mean?
So,
Mr. Grinch.
and the next one is
Mm-hmm.
a book that is 99 years overdue was
Right.
returned. 99. And I don't remember. I didn't write down exactly where it was.
Yeah, somebody found it. It was like their grandmother's.
Yeah, it was their mother's. It was his
Mother, okay.
Yeah, his mother's stuff, and he found it. and He thought it would be right to return it.
Mm-hmm.
The fine was $361.35.
Did
Did
they
they-
waive it? What's
No,
that?
he paid it.
You're
Did
kidding
he
me.
really?
Yeah,
That book would have never seen the light of day in my house.
he paid it. And
Well,
the book was supposed to be
yes.
returned May 10th of 1910.
You know what I would have done? You know how they make the ransom notes? They cut the papers up and put the. I would have made a note that here is your book
Wonder what it was.
and mailed it. And I would have mailed it from the Caribbean.
I got the name of the book is Facts I Ought to Know About the Government of My Country.
Oh, wow. That's probably changed by
I'm
now.
sure there are people been lined up for that one, waiting for it. So
So,
Well, actually, it's probably changed somewhat by now.
you think?
you think? I think 100 years would do it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I see
Probably.
who-
That's a collector's item, you know. I can't believe that they actually fessed up, brought it back, and paid.
Okay, well, we're going to fess up and get out of here because we're out of time. Hope you have a pleasant evening, everybody. Join us tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing, but Tim Thomas is going to be here tomorrow.
He will be here tomorrow.
Tim Thomas, we're going to talk about stuff going on in Madisonville. In fact, you can see Focus on Hopkins County, I believe, tomorrow morning at 11.
Makes me think about A Christmas Carol, little Timmy Thomas.
Little tips, well, he's not so little, but he is a Christmas kind of guy. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.